gonna show you how to assemble IKEA HAVSTA storage combination, and it's gonna be in two parts. And in part one, we're gonna assemble the bottom unit. This is the one here with the two doors and the shelf. In part two, I'm gonna show you how to assemble the top unit and how to join bottom and the top unit together to get this nice IKEA HAVSTA storage combination. For now, let's go with the part one when we're gonna assemble the IKEA HAVSTA bottom unit. We're getting one box with the bottom unit and two boxes with the top unit. We're gonna put those two boxes on the side for now, as we're gonna do bottom unit in part one. Useful tools: bigger and smaller electric screwdriver, hammer, the knee pads. If you're working on your knees, that's a good thing to protect yourself. Your knees are not gonna hurt. So this is the one box. A good tip: if you have wooden floor, put some cardboard under where you're assembling so you're not gonna scratch your floors or your furniture. Let's open the box. You have IKEA HAVSTA manual instruction, which you're not gonna need if you're gonna follow this video here. I'm just gonna open everything up quickly, just for you to see how much stuff you're getting. One box with the screws. You're gonna have 3 bags in there with the screws and all the stuff you need. Yeah, itemize 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna start with bag number 1. Open it up. A few hinges there, door handles, and 2 bags. Let's open the bigger one first. I like to organize the screws so I know better what I'm working with. Smaller bag from bag number 1. Same thing. I like to organize everything what is in the bag. Just gonna have a easier time when assembling. Bag number 2 and 3 can go on the side for now. Position these two side panels exactly as I have it here. So those gaps here, small holes here, and bigger holes on this side. 4 wooden plugs, they're gonna go at the front of these side panels on one side. So just put both panels exactly the same as I have it here. You're gonna have easier time regarding the positioning later on. So another 2 wooden plugs on the other side. Now we're gonna need those screws, 6 of them. It's gonna be 3 for each panel. Go just till the stopper, not deeper, not higher on the screw. I'm referring to this part as a stopper. So when you're gonna come in, just go till the stopper. If you're gonna go deeper or higher, you're not gonna be able to lock the panels. You're gonna need those locks. Arrow on the lock, gonna point to the front hole. That's gonna apply to all the locks what we're gonna have here. So arrow pointing to the front hole, just push it all the way down. And we're gonna have 3 on each panel on one side. Just place them in, arrow pointing to the front hole on all 6 locks. Now we're gonna have this bottom panel, one side is colored, have 2 holes here. Other side is plain, front colored, back edge with the holes. You're gonna need those 4 wooden plugs. They're gonna go to these holes on one side, exactly the same on the other side. 2 holes, watch out where I'm putting, don't put it in the other holes. Just copy what I'm doing, you'll be fine at the end. You're gonna need those locks, 6 of them. They're gonna go to this bottom panel. Same rule apply here, the arrow pointing to the front hole on each of them. 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Now we're gonna have 2 small holes here on the colored side and 1 line of holes on the edge, the plain edge. That's gonna be the back side. Position this way and join together with the side panel. Secure those 3 locks by twisting the lock to the right side. Second side panel, join together and secure the lock by twisting it to the right side. Now we're gonna do the top panel, 1 line at the back, 2 lines of holes, 1 on each side. On the other side, just plain. Nicely trimmed edge on the top. Just position it this way. You're gonna need those screws, 6 of them, 3 on each side. Exactly the same, just till the stopper, not deeper, not higher. Otherwise you're gonna have a problem to lock those locks which we just put in, as the head of the screw gonna be too high or too low. Now we can attach this top panel to the side panels on both sides, find the right holes, Secure the top panel by twisting the locks to the right side, 3 on each side. Now we have the bottom panel, one side white, one side colored. You're gonna have those holes. This is the top, which is gonna come to this side, and one side is a little bit cut. Where is the hole? On the other side exactly the same, so that's top part of the back panel. Position it this way, the colored side is on the inner side, the white side is on the top, and those two holes are on the top, right there, on that side. Position it at the end, slide it into the gap on the top. Now on the top you're gonna have those two holes, one on each side. So that's on the top. They are there in case you wanna attach the unit to the wall. At the bottom you're gonna have a line of holes which they line up through the back panel to the bottom panel. Now you're gonna need those two kind of plastics, one bigger and one smaller one. We're gonna start with the bigger one, and that's gonna secure the back panel with the bottom panel at the bottom of the unit. Just place the bigger plastics in. You're gonna have 4 at the bottom. Place them in. They go easy, you don't need hammer. Now we need the smaller part and just secure it by pushing that in. Again, you don't need a hammer here. Should go easy with the finger. If not, maybe tap it slightly with a hammer. Now we're gonna have those two other kind of plastics. We're gonna start with this thicker one. The smaller one gonna go later on. So the thicker one coming in, and the flat part is gonna be on the back panel, the round part on the top. Just place it in to the all holes all around the frame. It's gonna be 3 on the top and 2 on the each side. Just push it in completely. And now we're gonna secure it with this second part of the plastic, the slimmer one. So just push it in to that thicker plastic. Extend the plastic, secure the back panel in the frame. Do it the same for all of them. So you don't need a hammer in most of the time. Nice and easy inside. Now we're gonna have the plinth, which we're gonna have those 2 small panels and 2 bigger panels. One is colored. Have the edge, other side plain, and this one is plain all around. Colored one is the front panel. This plain one is the back panel. Now the front panel have the trimmed edge, so position it exactly the same as I'm gonna do it here. Turn it this way around, and it's at the bottom right when I'm pointing the finger. Open the bag number 3. Organize the screws. 4 wooden plugs. They're gonna go to the side panels first, so 1 for each side panel on one side. Same the second side panel, 1 wooden plug, secure it with the hammer. Now we have this back panel, 1 wooden plug on each side. Locks, exactly the same arrow on the lock pointing to the front. Position these panels exactly the same as I have it here. I'm gonna have an easier time to join them together this way. Other side panel exactly the same, 2 locks. And here at the bottom panel gonna be 2 locks on each side, an arrow pointing to the front hole on each of them. You're gonna need those screws, and they coming to the front panel. You're gonna have 2 on each side and go, as you know, just till the stopper, not deeper, not higher. Now we're gonna have exactly the same screws, 2 on each of the side panels. That's the small panels here. You're gonna need those 4 brackets, 4 L brackets. This plastic, the thicker one for now. L bracket coming on the side panel is gonna be 2 of them for each side panel. Secure it with the plastic. Same for the second one. On the other side, 2 L brackets coming onto the hole. Secure it with the plastic, and same for the second one. Now second part of the plastic, just push it in and the connection is secured. And we secure 2 L brackets on the other side exactly the same way. Now we're gonna join them together. So this is the back panel with the side panel first. Tap it in. Exactly the same on the other side. Join it together. Find the right holes. Now we can secure the connection by twisting the lock to the right side on all 4 of them. Now put the unit down and we're gonna attach the front panel. Position it exactly as I'm gonna have it here. You have this trimmed edge on the top. It's gonna line up with the brackets, with the metal brackets. And same on the other side. The trimmed edge lining up with the bracket. Tap it all in. Close the gaps on both sides. we're gonna secure the connection by twisting all 4 locks to the right side. Turn it upside down. 4 legs, 2 of them plastic, 2 of them plastic and metal. Those are adjustable. This one is the plastic, they coming at the back. And this is those 2 adjustable legs, they coming at the front. Just screw them in completely. And then you can adjust the unit slightly up or down, which is a good thing. Turn it upside down. You're gonna need those 4 wooden plugs. It's gonna be 2 on each side. Place it in, secure it with a hammer. Now we're gonna join the bottom unit with this plinth. So this is the back. I'm gonna put it on the side here. We're gonna have a better view this way. And it's coming nicely in. So now just find all the holes together. The wooden plugs, they're coming in first into the holes, one side and on the other side. Tap it one side first, the other side. It should go nice and easy. Don't force it too much. Once everything nice and close, you can secure the L brackets with those plastics again. So we're gonna go with the thick one first. Just push it in through the hole and secure it with the small plastic. Exactly the same for all 4 of them. Big one first and small one after. On the top, exactly the same for those 2 brackets. Big plastic first, securing with a small plastic. Now we can put the unit up. And at the back of the unit, we're gonna have those holes and the hole in the back panel. You're gonna need those 2 plastics. This is in case you wanna attach the unit to the wall. So place the plastic in. And this one, this is the spacer. You see we have the skirting board, so you can space how far you wanna go from the wall. If you wanna go right on the wall, you don't need to use this spacer. If you want to attach this unit to the wall, in this case we're not going to do it, I'm just going to show you how to do it. You're going to have those 2 washers, and from inner side you're going to mark the wall through here. You're going to put the screw in, drill the hole, wall plug, and through here the screw gonna go through the unit, and you attach the unit to the wall. After you secure it, just cover it with this plastic. Do exactly the same on the other side. As I mentioned, we're not gonna do it in this case. I still gonna put them in case you decide later on. So just put those plastic in and you're ready for the future in case you wanna attach them to the wall. So now we have this ready. We're gonna do the shelf. So this is the plugs for the shelf. On the one side you have the straight hook. On the other side of this plug you have slightly curved hook. So the curved hook coming into the hole. Push it all the way in. Do exactly the same for all 4 of them, as here we're gonna have only 1 shelf. Now those 2 holes in the bottom panel, this is the stoppers for the doors. Just secure it with a screwdriver, both of them. Now we're gonna need those L brackets and those 2 screws. Put the screw in and secure it on the top. That's gonna be stopper for the doors on the top. You can adjust it slightly in and out, so do both of them exactly the same, otherwise your door is gonna be slightly in or out. So once you secure it, just adjust it, screws in the same place. Now we're gonna have those 2 stickers. Just stick it at the front of the L bracket. That's gonna kind of reduce the sound when the wooden doors gonna touch the metal. Now we're gonna have the shelves. At the bottom you have 4 holes. One side is colored, one side is plain, so the plain side coming at the back. And we're gonna put it all those 4 holes in those metal plugs for the shelf. Now we're gonna have 2 doors. Position them exactly the same as I have it here. We're gonna have 2 type of hinges. 2 of the hinges gonna be soft closing. That's with the plastic in the middle. You see how is it moving? And 2 of them without soft closing. So this is the soft closing and it's going on this side. This one is not soft closing and going on this side. Again, soft closing hinge coming on the same side as the one on the other doors. And one not soft closing coming here. Secure each hinge with the 2 screws. Go all the way in, make sure the hinge lying flat with the doors. Now this is the soft closing and that's going to be at the bottom. So position it this way, see the soft closing at the bottom. Secure the screws. I'm gonna have 2 screws for each hinge here, securing on the side panel, exactly the same at the bottom. Soft closing, going on the other side at the bottom. Secure the doors with the 2 screws on the top and 2 screws at the bottom. Now we can put the door handles and then we're gonna adjust the doors. So 1 screw from inner side and from outer side the door handle. Secure it together. 1 door. And exactly the same on the other door. Now we're gonna adjust the door. As you see, the gaps are different. So regarding the hinge adjustment, you can adjust each hinge with the 3 screws. You can go left and right, up and down, or in and out. And in our case, we're gonna stay with this one. And we just need to untwist it a little bit to make the gap slightly bigger. A little bit more. You see the gap is reducing as I'm twisting the screw. So we're reducing the gap on the right side. Now it's closing nicely, but still the gap on the middle is not equal with the sides. So we're gonna open this one up as well, exactly the same. We adjust and we have nice equal gaps all around now. And this is end of the part 1 where I show you how to assemble IKEA HAVSTA cabinet with the plinth, the bottom unit. In part 2 I'm gonna show you how to assemble the top unit and how to join together bottom and the top unit securely to get this nice HAVSTA storage combination. By the way, don't worry about the bag number 2, you're gonna see it in a part 2. Thank you for watching, have a fantastic day and see you in a part 2.